So today I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, as I have not had any idea of what I was going to be doing for the other looks too. So honestly, I really want to like break this to bend it completely backwards because it just kind of stops like that. So we're going to use some colors that we haven't used yet, and I'm not really sure what those colors are going to be. Like I usually do, I'm going to prime my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm filming in my living room today because I don't really know why. Our couches are ugly. They're brown, I know, but it's fine. I don't know, I just kind of felt like filming in a different place. You can see my boyfriend's setup back there. He streams on Twitch every night. I'll have him linked down below. Shameless plug for him, but he uses a green screen and we just haven't taken it down because he streams every single night. And yeah, so anyway, if you guys like video games, PC gaming and stuff, him and his friends do on their game is honestly hilarious. So yeah, you should go watch if you're into PC games. He plays different ones, so I'm not really sure what they're currently playing, but it's funny nonetheless. So anyway, another apple and then we'll get started. So I'm gonna really quickly just set my eyeballs with a pressed powder. This is my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. I stopped using this on my face a while ago after I kind of, I guess, realized that my skin needed more moisture. I only really use that on my eyes now. I haven't really done it in many videos, but you can see it is well loved. I do use it in my normal life, my normal day-to-day makeup wear. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a more intricate look, I think, because it is going to be a cut crease, and those are always a little bit more difficult to do, but I don't want to do anything too crazy. I kind of want to do like a really neutral cut crease. There's a lot of neutrals in the palette, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm trying to clean off all of the red from yesterday's look. I should have washed my brushes last night. So I'm not even gonna look up the colors because honestly it doesn't matter. But I'm going to use this color right here. It's a nice like neutral brown, and I'm using this on a fluffy kind of like tapered brush. You can see that it is fluffy, but it tapers to a point, so that's really easy to get really nicely into your crease. And you can see I'm kind of winging this out. So next week, after this whole 5-day mini series of the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to go back to my 101 series. I'm probably going to be posting one of those a week because there's a ton of information I need to get out, but I don't want to like bombard you with everything all at once. So yeah, and then my other 2 videos will of course be normal old makeup tutorials. So I'm going to take this really kind of frayed almost fluffy brush and blend over the edges. It's clean, there's nothing on it. And you can see it just kind of softened that a lot so that nothing was too intense. So back with that same fluffy brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this color right here that's right in the middle of the palette. Honestly, I hate the way that they like arranged these. I don't like it. Sorry, but I don't. I wish that it was like a little bit more cohesive and like, I don't know. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that like nice red color, clay red. I'm gonna take that on that same brush and deepen the crease up a little bit. And you can see I'm going a little bit higher up right here. Honestly, that was an accident, but I'm gonna stick with it. So that's all I'm gonna do right now for the crease, and I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, like a really small amount, on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go in and carve out the crease. So this is a little bit bent, but it's supposed to be straight up, but it's okay, it'll still do what I want it to. I'm gonna take a little bit of that concealer, just kind of like on the edges like this, and right on the tip and a little bit kind of like on the sides of the tip. Wipe off any excess. You don't want a ton of concealer on your lid. That'll kind of start to look a little bit too cakey. And then just fill the lid in. And you want to make that line real nice and sharp. A little bit more concealer to the back of my hand, and I'm going to do the same exact thing to this eye. I usually do the front here first. I carve that and then I go in and do the edge and then meet the two. So with a nice skin tone color, I'm literally using the same powder that I used to set my lids on a flat brush. See, I just want to bend this all the way back. So I'm going to go in with this super pretty color here. Okay, so I'm going to use a flat paddle brush. And I'm going to spray my face with my Mario Badescu. I'm going to pick up that eyeshadow with a damp brush. The shimmers just work better in general with this palette when they're damp, so dampen them. So I'm going to take a little pencil brush and a little bit of that red that we used earlier, and I'm going to go right here to like deepen everything a little bit more. Does this look too similar to yesterday's? I mean, I know I didn't do a cut crease yesterday, but I feel like it's very similar. So I'm going to really quickly line my eyes. I'm going to quickly moisturize my face. If you watched my review, then you know I love this foundation, but it was too dark because it oxidized, but I really think it was because it was the primer that I had used. So I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. So I'm going to pump a little bit out onto my beauty blender and do my face. So now I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm going to go in with that middle red shade again and the pencil brush, and I'm going to go right underneath. So I'm going to pick up that color right on the inner tear duct. So I'm going to move on to brows. So I just went ahead and finished doing my brows. I finished my eyes, which I just put on a little bit of mascara. I did my cheeks, which I used my contour palette that I always use. Same blush, same highlight, all of that. I did the same exact thing to my face that I did in yesterday's video. And my lip combo is, it's actually 3 lipsticks. So the first lipstick that I used all over my mouth is this one from Maybelline. It's called Touch of Spice 660. It is their matte lipstick. It looks like this. It's one of my favorite colors ever. I love it. And then right on the center of the lip, I used Too Faced Melted Peony right on the center, and I patted it out. And then kind of like everywhere, I used just this lip gloss that I bought at Avenue. It's just any kind of sheer mauvey pink gloss, and I put that on top, and then I blotted it on a napkin, and that's all I did. Oh, and I also sprayed my face with this. My camera ran out of storage, so I had to really quickly input everything, and I started dinner while I was doing that. So all of like my stuff is done. I just have to make an outro. So this is the completed look. Like I said, I wanted to go for kind of like a neutral and kind of wearable cut crease today. I'll have a close-up photo of my eye so that you can see it a little bit more in depth, but I do really like it. That is it for this video. If you are just now stumbling across my channel, be sure to subscribe. This week I have 5 videos going up all on the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. So if you haven't watched my last 2 videos, I will have those linked down below in the description box and check them out. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think about this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!